I'm Mario Armani, your friend and realtor from Armani Realty, and here's a quick update of the Toronto real estate market during the first quarter of 2023. How many more new listings were there? From January to March of 2023, there were 10,664 new listings compared to 14,549 new listings during the same time in 2022. That is a difference of 3,885 less new listings on the market than last year. At this same time last year, the market had just begun to cool as it was the start of a massive downturn. Since prices dropped substantially and interest rates skyrocketed, many sellers opted not to sell, which in turn continues to complicate things as we still face an issue of low inventory as there are not enough properties on the market today to meet the demands of buyers wanting to purchase. How many sold properties in 2023 compared to 2022? There were 5,365 sold properties in 2023 compared to 9,404 sold properties in 2022. That is a difference of 4,039 less sales. So here's where things get a little interesting. During the last quarter of 2021, 86% of properties listed sold. Then, while moving into the first quarter of 2022, which happened to be the peak of the market, 66% of properties that listed sold, and now during the first quarter of 2023, only 50% of properties that listed sold. So, it's evident that there's still a lot of sellers out there that haven't grasped that the market has changed, and since they aren't getting what they want to sell for, they're directly opting to take their property off the market. What's the average price of a detached home in 2023? The average price of a detached home is $1,664,036. That is down 15.2% from 2022, with the average days on the market being 20 days in 2023 and 10 days in 2022. This year-over-year drop in price would definitely scare a lot of people, but the fact that real estate has gone up so much over the past few years should put things into perspective, as a 15% drop is definitely not the end of the world. Ultimately, this most affects buyers that purchased during the peak of the market and are now needing to sell. For the rest of us, we're just basically sitting and waiting till the market goes up. The real estate market has really turned into the stock market over the last few years, as prices do tend to rise and decline very quickly, and the buyers and sellers who capitalize are the ones who actually recognize these changes and quickly pivot. What's the average price of a condo? The average price of a condo is $726,664. That is down 10.3% from 2022, with the average days on the market being 26 days in 2023 and 13 days in 2022. This is the first decline in prices for the condo market in a long while now, which is great news for current owners and investors as they've proven to be solid and stable investments. One thing to note is that they stated that in 2023, there will be 32,000 completed units available for occupancy, but based on the many construction contacts that I have, I know that there are still a lot of material and labor shortages, so I really don't believe that they'll come close to that number, which should keep condo prices from dropping as the supply will not go up as much. My final thoughts. These year-over-year stats do not reflect the current status of the real estate market, as over the last few months, it's undergone a very strong recovery. Since the Bank of Canada has decided to take a pause on rates, it's led to higher consumer confidence and buyers jumping back into the market. With all this said, month-over-month sales and prices have actually gone up by 1%, which is excellent growth, especially if it maintains this pace for the rest of the year. Moving forward, the outcome of what happens next for this year will be determined by what happens with interest rates. If interest rates drop, we will definitely see prices going up at a much faster pace, and if rates continue to rise, prices will hold or even come down. With all of the added pressures of some global banks failing, I feel that for fear of putting the world in a bigger recession, I do think that rates will be coming down sooner rather than later. My guess it would be sometime around September, October of this year. I hope this happens, as many current owners stuck on variable mortgages would definitely benefit from the relief, while at the same time, I know that rates coming down will make the market go crazy again, making it even harder for new buyers trying to squeeze into the market. Let's just see what happens. So that's the Q1 market update. If you need more information, I'd love to chat with you. You can call or text me anytime at 647-448-4939. You can also connect with me on Facebook or Instagram, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch all my latest videos. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.